kind of want to talk about the accident, when it happened, how you found out about it, and then what transpired after that, up through the first couple days. One of y'all describe that?
Well, I had 2 missed calls during the middle of the night, and I didn't answer them. So when I got up the next morning early, I called that number, and it was the guy from the, I guess the ambulance service in that, what county is that, Kyle?
Yalobusha County.
Yalobusha County, Mississippi, and told me that Kyle had had a car wreck and he was airlifted to the med. So I got Dinah up that morning. It was Sunday morning at 7 o'clock, and we got ready and went to the med. And did we even see him on Sunday? Or was it?
Yeah, I believe you did. You saw me on Sunday. I think you saw me when they went and did the, when they went and did an MRI on that.
Yeah, we saw him on Sunday because we went back, and I worked on Monday, and then I was off on Tuesday, and they were supposed to do this surgery.
Dinah, you stayed there at the hospital, and can you kind of describe the care that he got there, and what he's not able to get here, because of the limitations of funds and other things?
Well, the care he got at the med was good care. They took good care of him. The difference in home is, well, he gets good care too here, but I mean, I have a hard time changing him and all that because it's just hard to position him and everything for one person.
It's really more than one person can do.
Yeah, I mean, the
Lifting-
manpower.
Lifting dead weight is, and then you've got over 200 pounds of dead weight. It's impossible for one person to lift.
Yeah. But, I mean, turning him and everything is, we managed to do that, get that done. But it would be a lot easier with a helper, caregiver,
Okay.
like a CNA or something like that.
Now, you talk about rolling him on his side. Do you have to do that at any kind of regular interval?
Yes, he needs to be turned every 3 or 4 hours at night.
And that doesn't get better.
And sometimes we don't manage that very well, cause I go in there and go to sleep, and he has to holler for me to get up, and turn him, or I don't wake up.
It's just hard.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't even holler for her to turn me. I just pretty much just wait till the morning.
And when he was in the hospital, anything pretty much that was required, there was always 2 people there
Okay.
to do it. In which here, there's not always 2 people.
And at the hospital, you got 2 shifts. 2 people work 12-hour shifts, and they're coming in and turning you while you're asleep.
Because it's on their checklist and
So,
they're
yeah.
awake.
They're working.
And, here, the worst thing is that she cannot get him out of bed by herself. He's in bed all day till I get home at nearly 6 o'clock from work.
Can you, some of the impact, beyond the emotional impact, change in lifestyle, tell me about those changes. What was it like before, or what has changed now about how you're able to, work as a family? your limitations?
I mean, you know, we're just we're not free to do anything right now. We don't have a van that's accessible to even put him in so we can go anywhere.
And he should be going to therapy.
Yeah, needs to be going to therapy. He's already missed one session. We got to get him to one in a couple of weeks. And, you know, somebody has to be here with him all the time.
I can't make doctor's appointments. I missed a doctor's appointment a week ago. And I probably won't make the next one either.
Yeah, we're gonna get you there somehow.
So, now I know you had to rent a van, so there are rentals available, but it was a little cost prohibitive, wasn't it? Tell me about that.
Yeah, the van was, which that we brought him home in was fine for one day, but it's $171 for one day. I mean, how many days can you afford that?
Yeah. Well, and in that same line of thought there, the impact, as I said earlier, has been emotional and, you know, changing lifestyle, but it's, I guess, probably starting to hit you financially too.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the expenses that you've already incurred, and you know, give some insight into that?
Well, I mean, I had to take up the carpet and redo some floors for the house. I've already spent about, I don't know, $2,500, $3,000 for that. Getting that done so that he can get around in the house better on tile than on carpet. And then we bought the van, which is, had to finance most of it, paid some of it. Had to finance most of it, which is gonna be a $400 a month payment for 4 years. Other than that, it hadn't been that much.
Now, the lift that you have right now,
It's,
you have to pay for that, right?
yeah, it's $65 a month,
Plus tax, 71.
$71 a month for the lift that we've got rented, so we can get him out of bed.
Does he take any regular medication?
That's another.
We were talking about the expenses, and you mentioned your medications. What's going to happen there?
I got some medication when I left the hospital. I mean, when I left, they gave me some medication. And in a week or two, I'm going to run out of that medication, and I'm not going to have a way to get any more medication because I don't have a doctor and to write a prescription for that medication. And
Do you have insurance that would cover it?
I don't have any insurance yet. I'm still waiting on that to come through. So I didn't have insurance when I had my accident, which that's a shame, but
So you didn't have any automobile insurance either?
I didn't. Not if they did lapse. About a couple weeks before the accident.
Let's talk about your, I know because this is how I met you, through barbecue contests. Memphis is a barbecue town, and you've been involved with the Memphis and May type barbecue. And then we met when we started doing the Kansas City barbecue circuit. Tell me about your involvement in barbecue over the years.
Well, I just compete and judge in the KCBS Barbecue Society. I've been, when did you work in Decatur? Do you remember?
It was 2004.
No. It was that was in 2007 or 8 because I was working at FedEx Ground.
She was working in Decatur.
Yeah, I was still working at FedEx Ground.
So I've been competing and judging in KCBS for about 10 to 11 years, both. Dinah and I are both certified judges, and I don't know, I probably I've judged over 40 contests, and I've cooked in over 100.
But had already been involved in barbecue years before that, right?
Years in the 90s, yeah.
Back in the 90s?
Yeah.
And that was all Memphis and May type?
It was that tight, but it was just really backyard stuff.